What do you get when you put a group of fanboys in a room with a mic? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary, nothing is off limits. With your hosts, Pistol Pete Jr., The Blue Guy, Chuck Ditch, G-Roll, and Player 2. This is The Real Press Start. So sit down, load up, log in, and press start.
Are we recording? I think we are. Welcome to The Real Press Start.
Start the show.
It started.
Start the show, motherfucker.
I think
Start
it's
the
started.
show.
I hope it started.
Órale, pues. Just the real press start up in this. We got no speeder today.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the Gregorio and Bishop podcast again. So we haven't had one.
We found this phone in a
show last
dumpster.
week, huh? We didn't do
What?
one last week, huh?
No, we didn't.
We should have did one during the week.
I'm available Monday and Wednesday, so you guys can always just tell me.
I know. I took
go.
Monday off, but I didn't think he was down. I think he was doing something.
Yeah, if you guys ever want to do it during the week, you just tell me. But
On Wednesday. Anyway, so we got some Spider-Man, some Blackout Beta.
mm-hmm.
We got some.
Sure. You're gonna have to look at the topics. Just
What else we got? We got the Triple G fight. Get the Triple G versus Canelo fight. Even though we're too drunk and excited
the triple
to give
Canelo fight. I mean, I felt like I wasn't that drunk.
Oh yeah, but it's just like I felt like when fights are so big or whatever and exciting, like anticipated, like you kind of almost have like a natural drunk from like the adrenaline or something, from the testosterone and the adrenaline. You're like a monkey. You're like,
yeah. Everything he does is like everything they do is like
you're like, oh shit.
heightened. Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, the second time you watch it, then you really could pay attention and analyze. You could analyze on the second time. I used to do that back in the day.
There was one part where I don't know how you felt, but there was like one. I think it was like round 10 or something, where like Canelo was like slipping everything.
Oh, because he was hurt.
Yeah,
because he took that right hand and it cut him.
No, but like the way he was like. I thought like, all right, whatever, he's just slipping it.
Yeah.
But like Peter and his friend were all like
oh,
holy shit, that was beautiful.
Yeah, I was more like you. I was like, oh yeah, he's doing this because he's hurt.
He's slipping everything. They're like,
yeah, that shit was cool. But yeah, because he hit him with that straight right that opened that big cut up more, and then that fool was like just. I think he was playing possum to get Triple G tired, and it worked because that fool was tired after that barrage because he thought he was really hurt. Triple G's not throwing a body, man. He threw one body shot.
Doesn't he normally?
Yeah, he threw one body shot. But you know what? People weren't giving Triple G enough credit for those jabs he was landing. He was landing hard jabs where that fool was coming in. Like
was it 500, 750?
He threw like 550 jabs.
And landed 280 or something.
Landed like 50%. But that fool, that Triple G or Canelo was coming in, and that fool was just catching him with this fucking hard power jab right in the button, like almost like half of the time that fool was coming in, he was catching him with that fucking power jab. Because it wasn't just like a normal jab, like a tap jab. It was a fucking like power jab.
Yeah, like he's putting his weight in it.
Yeah, it was like a fucking sick jab. And he doesn't get enough credit for those. But whatever. That fight was a pick your poison. Like, what do you prefer? What are you looking for as
that fight? I would have accepted a draw way more than
the first one.
The first fight.
Yeah,
the first fight, I felt like it was hands down.
It was all Triple G. Yeah.
Triple G.
Yeah. Yeah. This one was close. It could have went either way. Like, I'm not mad that Canelo won. Yeah, I could see any point of view saying Canelo won, and I could see the point of view of Triple G winning. Just pick it's what are you looking for?
Yeah.
You know.
Well, for me, when I watch fights, it's more like a fight-to-fight basis. So whether you're a bad fighter and before, like if you fought good in that fight, I don't have anything against you.
What do you mean?
Like people will just hate Canelo. Just
Yeah. No,
like,
yeah, exactly.
Like I don't care. Like,
yeah, they could always earn my respect, or they always earn my fanship or whatever, depending on how. There's guys that I didn't like before, and then I've seen them like come through on a hard ass fight and like do something crazy or like just impress me, and I'm like, oh, now I'm a fucking fan. For sure, but yeah, I just don't. I don't like Canelo because he's the commentators are so biased.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like in the last fight from a year ago, I felt
the same thing, right?
I felt like Canelo was kind of
even everything. The promotion is so biased towards him. All the highlights they show, all the highlights they show will be of Canelo and shit. Like, oh, look at the recaps of this round, and then they just show fucking like they'll show Canelo's best thing. Like that he did, and then they'll just show Triple G's jab.
Yeah.
They don't show like the right hand or whatever, like the uppercut or whatever. They don't show like his best thing. They'll show like
they never show like his knockout, like his brutal knockouts, right? Or his best knockouts.
Or of the fight. No, they did, but of when they showed the highlights of the last fight, they were just showing straight Canelo highlights, as if like Triple G didn't do shit. Like they literally showed one part where Triple G won the exchange, and then they showed like 4 more instances, and they were all Canelo winning the exchange.
They showed the 4.
Yeah, because they're trying to tell us, they're trying to forge the point of view or like the storyline that they want you to get. But I mean, I don't have a problem with Canelo winning that second fight. I could see why I don't think that's a robbery at all. But personally, I thought it was a draw. Or Triple G won by a point. That's my point of view.
You think about that drug stuff. And how the fuck?
He's a fucking bitch. He's a bitch liar that takes fucking steroids and shit. Yeah. A lot of Mexican fans don't like him. A lot of like sick boxing.
Like
the Mexican. Yeah, like Deofonso. Deofonso didn't like him, and then when the fight started, all of a sudden everyone was cheering for him.
Yeah.
In the first one, he's like, I don't like Canelo, man. He's not even a real Mexican. And then when the fight started, he was like, when Canelo would do something good, he was like, oh, like, and then I was like, I guess he really actually likes Canelo. But yeah, he was Canelo biased. That whole, like when that fool landed that right that opened that cut up, he was like, no, it didn't even land, and I was like, it landed. And then the replay, I was like, see, look at it, man. Yeah, that was a good fight. That was a really good fight. I heard the fight on Friday on ESPN was better. I missed it. There was
Friday?
a fight, yeah, on ESPN. I don't know. I forgot the guy's name. I think it was like Ortiz and something else. But I heard it was a fight of the year fight, and like one of the best fights.
Oh really?
Yeah, I gotta check it out.
Like they just scrapped, or
yeah, like it was a war. I gotta check it out. I don't know. There's a lot of good boxers that are coming out. Like these next 5 years are gonna be dope in boxing.
Yeah.
And then Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder, dog. It's gonna happen soon.
I don't know who those people are.
That big 6'9" black guy.
Boxing or?
Yeah, boxing.
Okay.
That big 6'9" black dude that knocks people out cold. And then he's like 20. He's like 39 and 0, or he's like 40 and 0 with like 39, 38 knockouts or whatever.
Jesus.
I think 39. I think only one guy's went the distance actually. And then he fought that guy a second time and he knocked him out like in the second round. And Tyson Fury's like a 6'9", 6'8" fucking gypsy from Ireland or whatever.
Is he undefeated too?
He beat Klitschko, and Klitschko was fucking better. And that was, well, he's not a knockout. He's like a slick, just a slick fucking boxing fucking guy, like awkward, slick, tall as shit.
Yeah.
Bare knuckle style. No, I don't know, but no, that guy's slick. That was hilarious too.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's a good fight, and then you got the Anthony.
What,
You know
what weight is
Joshua
that when you're 6'9", like in 6'8"?
heavyweight.
It's just heavyweight?
Yeah, heavyweight.
So
Heavyweight's unlimited, I believe. It's like 220 to unlimited, I believe.
Unlimited.
Or like 200, I think just 200 to unlimited. Like 205 to unlimited,
Jesus.
something like that.
So like a fucking 300-pound guy can fight a 200-pound guy who's like 5'11" or some shit.
Yeah, like Mike Tyson, I thought it was like 220 or he was like 225, and he was fighting dudes who were like, he was fighting dudes who were like 260, 280 or whatever. Was it that big white dude that was like 265 or something? I think he might have been heavy. And he was tall, way taller. Mike Tyson's on like 5'8", 5'10", or 5'9".
Jesus. I felt like he would be taller.
He's not 6 feet.
Really?
He's not 5'11". He's like 5'9", 5'10".
Oh.
Yeah, he's short. Joe Louis was short too. Evander Holyfield was like 6'1", and he wasn't that heavy either. But Fu was like an Adonis.
Adonis.
That fool had no neck. That fool just had like these sick traps, sick ass traps.
So just went straight up with that.
Yeah. Head and shoulders. All right.
So we had Spider-Man come out last week.
It's been a week. And you're like, I'm already over it.
Last Friday.
I already beat it. I already got beat 100%.
I actually haven't beat it yet. I'm trying to 100% it. That's why.
Okay.
But like I'm not progressing in the story until
yeah.
I like do all the side stuff, and then I'll go.
Yeah.
And I just got to a point where like they just unlocked a bunch of bullshit. So like now I have to go around and stop more crimes around the city, and then there's like two factions of crime, people doing crimes, and then two factions of their base. Those two factions also have bases around the city, so you have to go around and do those.
Oh wow, it's cool. Yeah, the first time I played it, I was like, I kind of don't like that.
You don't like it?
But the second time I started playing it, I was like, yeah, this is pretty dope. But I haven't touched it too much. It's because like when you first start playing, he's like hard to control.
Yeah.
You're kind of just like going all over the place and shit. And
Yeah.
Like, damn.
And then you get the feel for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I was just like a spaz.
Because you use that zip line thing, and you're like,
Yeah, you're just like all over the place.
Yeah.
Like you don't know the buttons. Yeah, so I haven't played it yet until I fucking beat God of War. The New Game Plus or whatever.
So you're
They
going.
should do a New Game Plus.
You can.
Oh really?
Yeah. So once you beat New Game Plus, you'll be able to
You start
do another
again
New Game Plus
with your all the other shit.
with all the new shit you got.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
It should be at least. That's
Yeah.
that's normally how it is.
I don't know.
I don't
New
know.
Game Plus
I'm sure. I don't know if there's a cap now with the New Game Plus, or if like you'll just keep going.
I don't know. Well, once you get all the arbors and everything, there's no point. I'll keep it going. But you can probably get to that point, and then there's no point in doing it anymore. But yeah, it's fun.
But yeah, but then, but if like I think if you were to start a New Game Plus, so to speak, the enemies would be as stronger. So
yeah,
like,
probably.
So like probably fighting that next game would be like just being.
Just it being hard.
Like just starting a completely new game on God of War and just staying like that throughout the entire game.
Yeah, that's true, huh? Yeah, but
you'll at least have your abilities and stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, and then we got the Blackout.
The Blackout beta.
That shit looks fucking so badass.
Dude, it's so fun.
I want to play that shit a little bit before.
You should see if you can. If you
download
can.
it? I can.
Huh?
Oh, because you have it,
should
right?
see because it's it's supposed to be through a pre-order, but maybe because
you have the
I own it or whatever on PlayStation Store.
But today's the last day, huh?
Yeah, tonight and tomorrow morning. So maybe you'll be able to get a couple games in, get a feel for it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, goodbye. But I'll try it. I'll try it here in a little bit. Since we got the show in early. Just play a couple. Yeah, that shit's cool. I love how they stitched all the old maps together.
Yeah.
They didn't say they were gonna do that. They didn't mention anything.
No, they did. They said. Well, it was always rumors. Actually, I don't think they ever actually confirmed like, oh, this is how it's gonna be, and until like the week, like 2 or 3 days before the beta came out, they came out with like a whole bunch of information.
Yeah.
And they were saying like, oh, this, and then they showed the map, and it's like, oh fuck, there's Nuketown, there's Raid, and all that stuff. Like,
yeah, but they did the very Fortnite-ish, like the way the hills are and shit, like the terrain. It's like very, but it's badass.
Yeah,
but I'm glad there's no fucking bullshit building and all that shit.
Yeah,
it's just a straight.
Yeah, that's mainly why I like it, because I've been playing
4-on-4 or whatever.
Yeah, I've been playing Fortnite for so long, and it has been getting annoying. Where like you start shooting at somebody, and then everyone's immediate reaction now is to just
build a big ass tower.
Not even build a tower, but like you just like throw a bunch of walls behind you, and like if you just hold like your build button and you turn, like it'll build everything.
Yeah,
like you just.
So they're just building random shit like a fucking random maze.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
those are the bad players, and then the good players will build like this sick ass tower and shit while you're fucking fighting them.
Yeah.
And you'll be destroying everything, and they'll still build shit out back in place and shit.
I like you could just jump and then build some stairs, and then they're like miles in the air already. You shoot them. You just shot them a couple times and shit, and all of a sudden they're fucking all up in the air. Stupid shit. Yeah, I didn't like Fortnite. I mean, that battle royale's the badass.
Yeah, the genre.
And then there's like no point. They beat PUBG to the punch and getting to the PlayStation, so right
with Fortnite,
so like.
Yeah, well, PUBG's really is in a lot of trouble right now, basically, because a lot of people are, from what I've been seeing, a lot of people playing PUBG who play PUBG a lot are playing the Blackout beta, and are like, I'm like they like that better. Yeah, they're liking it better. It's a lot more smooth. It's smoother than PUBG. There's a lot less bugs. Definitely a lot less bugs.
Less bullshit. Yeah. It looks nicer.
Yeah. To me, it's the best looking battle royale game that I've seen.
Most realistic too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what else is it?
Yeah. Well, because
there's cartoony shit over there.
Because PUBG was always like the most realistic one. Yeah. Out of all the ones, there's been like other ones coming out too, that are like on PC.
Yeah.
But and some from what I've seen, like some are okay, and then other ones are just awful. And then like there was one I saw that looked really good, but I didn't really see anything more after it. So I don't know. But that Call of Duty one definitely is like the best one I've seen in a while.
Yeah. And that's just the beta.
Yeah. Well, this is pretty much how it's gonna stay as far as graphically.
Oh no, I'm just saying about the smoothness of it, less bugs, and it's just the beta.
Yeah, and everything's not even in that yet because like I don't know. Have you seen the zombies?
No, there's zombies.
Yeah, there's zombies.
Just randomly placed.
Well, no, not randomly, but they're.
It'll be like a horde or whatever?
No, because you know how they use older maps and stuff? They also use older maps from pieces of zombies maps. Uh-huh. So when you go to those zombies maps areas, there's a mystery box that'll spawn there sometimes. And when you see that mystery box, the zombies start coming out. And you could risk going in there and having to fight zombies, and other people finding out you're there because you're shooting and making a lot of noise and stuff. But you can get something good out of that mystery box. Or you can just ignore it or just wait for other people to go in there or something.
That's pretty cool. That's a cool.
And then just today they added a new thing where like if the mystery box will turn red and like some big ass zombie guy will come out like a boss, and you can fight him, and I guess you'll get something good if you decide to fight him.
That's pretty cool. That would have been cool though if they just placed random zombies in buildings though. Like
that
just to make you always cautious of entering a building.
There was a game DayZ. It pretty much started the battle royale stuff. And they had just had zombies running around and stuff, but they never get like they were always like a nuisance. They never gave you anything for killing them. So like people would just run away, or you would have to just box them or whatever, so you wouldn't make noise because
Because that shit, well, that one was like your resources were super finite or whatever, right? Like,
yeah, like you'd find like half
2
a
bullets
clip,
or whatever.
half a clip or something.
Yeah,
on the ground.
Fucking 6 bullets and shit. So it's like there's no point. But like this game, you really get fucking a full clip. Nah, you get what? You get your
when you find the gun on the ground, you get like a clip and a half.
Yeah.
And then
Explain.
And then when you find stuff on the ground, I think you get like a full clip or something each time you pick something up.
And then you get a whole infinite amounts of ammo.
Yeah. No, not infinite. 200 up to 200.
200 a slot?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it just keeps going.
No. It's not, eventually, it'll just be like, oh, inventory's full.
Whatever. Slots.
Yeah, it won't let you pick up anymore.
That's cool. Yeah, I can't wait for it to come out. When's this supposed to come out?
October 12th.
It's on 4 weeks or
about yeah, a little less. Which is awesome because that's way earlier than any other Call of Duty has ever come out.
Then what?
Usually Call of Duty is a November release. Usually the first Tuesday of November or some shit.
It's dope. Yeah, I'm on board with this new Call of Duty.
I'm really on board.
The last one I wasn't.
Yeah, like I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow when the beta's over because I don't want to play Fortnite.
Just wait 2 weeks.
I can't.
We'll finish Spider-Man. I don't want to play Black Ops.
Spider-Man will be done within like 3 hours on Monday after Black Ops. Because I'm 85% of the way done. So I just need to go around and get a little bit more of those crimes and stuff, and then finish the story.
You can play the new game plus.
The new game plus gotta work. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I can't even play New Game Plus now because I don't have a save on God of War, so I
you have to beat it again.
I'd have to start over and beat it just to play New Game Plus.
Yeah, and then you won't even have any resources.
Yeah,
like you would have to beat it 100% to have a lot of resources.
Yeah. So fuck that. Sounds like a chore.
Yeah, I kind of. Well, when I was going through the mists, it was like shit. Feels like a chore. Mm-hmm. But it was cool because like when you start off, you have like enough to open pretty much everything. Mm-hmm. But I think they take your Anchor of Fogs away, so you have to go get fucking Anchor of Fogs.
What, in New Game Plus?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like if you have Anchor of Fogs in your new game, in your save data, you go and you start the New Game Plus, it takes it away.
It takes it away?
Yeah,
you
so
gotta go back
collect
in that
more,
bitch.
yeah. So you gotta get 3 of those Anchor of Fogs to get the red too.
Yeah, so you got to go all the way back to that fucking thing.
Yeah. But what's cool is like when the armor sets, like the ones that you don't use anymore, like the Tears armor and or even some of the talismans, you could you upgrade them, and then you could trade the fully upgraded in for an enchantment that has its special abilities, like in the enchantment.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you have that counter block one that does your counter timing window. You turn that into an enchantment, so you always have that ability.
Oh, that's cool.
And then that's one that slows down time. You could do that. You could take the armor from Travelers, and you turn that into an enchantment.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's pretty dope.
Yeah,
And then they changed all the of all these armors, New Game Plus. The one, the best one, it doesn't look the same. It looks like the Traveler's armor now.
Oh, really?
But it still has the fucking crazy.
Like the green glow and
stuff.
stuff?
Yeah, that green hazy glow. Yeah, they changed they look cooler though. And then they changed.
They just changed the look of it, or is that just like the new best armor?
The look. They changed the look of it, and they changed the stats. The stats are way higher.
Oh, really?
And then Brock and Sindri's armors look way different. Like Brock's armor looks like Tyr's armor, like the armor of Tyr, but cooler looking and like black. And like instead of blue, it's like black and gold. It looks dope. And then Sindri's is like some ivory shit, like some like ivory colored armor and shit. Like,
Ivory's white.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then they got a Zeus and Ares armor. Okay. Zeus armor like increases your attack like significantly, but you take more damage.
Okay, but how much significantly?
It says massively. That's what it said. So I wonder if it like takes one combo.
So what?
Maybe
Will
it's
you
like
like
one
just
combo
one
to
punch like a fucking
something, or like one like a combo kills everything,
Mhm.
and like but like you die in like a 2 hits or whatever.
The fuck, Zeus?
Yeah.
What
That
is
looks
Ares?
cool.
Do you move super fast or something?
No, it I think it your range feels like super fast, but it like cuts it in half or some shit.
Oh.
Or your amount will be time will be half and everything will be half. So,
I don't think I like that.
But it feels like
Instant?
super fast. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what it said. So like you could do rage like 2 or 3 times per fight or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, that might be good. Because you're invincible while you're in radio.
Yeah, and they stack, so you could just use one piece of it if you don't like it. So stack like all the way max. And
Oh, right, because it's like segment. It's
yeah,
like,
three.
yeah.
three
So once you get one bar, you could.
so
use
you
it.
could mix them up. Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. They're just adding more layers to it. They added more layers to that shit. Layers on layers.
Layers on layers.
Or you could play Hellblade.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I keep forgetting about that.
You'll beat that shit in like you could beat it like in 3 or 5 hours,
Yeah.
and you can get 100% on it. Like, because all you got to do is like find these little like runes along the way,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not that hard to find. They're tricky.
They're tricky. Can you hear them?
No,
They
you
hum.
just look on the thing. You just look around. You gotta look at it. And then some of them are in these parts where you can't. If you miss it, then you can't go back. Like
Really?
I had to restart it.
You had to restart the
game. But it's not like a timing thing. It's just that I fucking didn't check before I did that part.
Yeah, and you went to the next area.
Yeah, and I was like,
oh, you
fuck,
can't
that
go.
was the one. That was the one I missed. Yeah, but it was stupid. That you didn't need to get 100%.
Huh?
You get a platinum trophy for doing it, but like it just adds a little cutscene, like one little cutscene that's not that. Like,
Oh, really?
It's not that. It doesn't change much about the story.
Mm-hmm.
The game's dope though.
Yeah. I'm not super big on like 100%ing games, but like
That's easy though, like that, because like you just beat the game and find those runes and you get the platinum trophy.
Oh, really?
And pretty much give you all the trophies.
yeah.
So that's cool. And Peter doesn't have it. He doesn't have platinum trophy on Hellblade. That's what I tell him.
He doesn't have Hellblade.
Yeah, I know. It's like because he has fucking
Peter's
every
a-
other game that he gets.
He
tries to
he
get-
has to 100%.
Yeah.
But like it's usually like the games are like that where like I'm gonna try and 100% this game. Like God of War, I was like,
yeah. Because they really didn't do it that tedious.
yeah,
And it was fun to do.
yeah.
Like, there wasn't that-
Spider-Man's fun to do.
Like if there was hundreds of those fucking ravens or whatever,
Yeah.
and then the map was way bigger, like a GTA site. Like GTA doing 100% on GTA, like
Mhm.
you're ridiculous.
yeah, like that.
You're fucking ridiculous. Like, that's fucking crazy. Getting all those fucking hidden packages and even on the other ones.
Right.
Or what was there? Or finding all the encounters. Of
Oh
people.
yeah.
You gotta be at a certain place at a certain time and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, screw that.
Finding all the alien or the spaceship parts or whatever.
Yeah, to get the alien gun.
There was one where you had to do in a submarine and find like nuclear material or something like that. And then there was the one where you had to find the little pieces of the letter to where you find like a body or like where that girl got killed or whatever, and like you hear ghosts on the island or some shit.
Okay. Yeah,
And then
this
all
so
the
convoluted
hunting,
and
all
stuff.
the hunting fucking. There was all the hunting missions to where you look for a fucking Bigfoot, and it's like a Bigfoot guy in a suit or whatever. It's a guy pretending to be Bigfoot. And then
I actually didn't do that.
That was funny though, because those were kind of like theories from
San Andreas.
San Andreas. Remember, like this Bigfoot. If
I
you see-
remember one day you're like, "Oh, I saw a Bigfoot." I'm like, "No, you didn't."
I don't even remember.
Yeah, you tried to tell me you saw him.
I think we did. seen that motherfucker. I think he did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember if there was actually.
Like, yeah, you just like attacked me. And he...
No, I think that was somebody that told me that story. I was telling you that's what they told me. Because if I seen him, I only seen him and he ran off. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if that's just something that I've implanted in my own memory, because that's what I wanted to see. Yeah. Because I was a lot
like you just moved on, like you moved your cursor across a little too fast.
Oh, did they
so
say
it
that?
Looked like
that?
A tree just.
Yeah. Then they said it was like a rat guy or something in the fucking things.
In what?
And under the ground. And when you do that, I think it's the maze bank, when you rob the maze bank and then you're riding those bikes. Yeah, when you're riding the bikes underground or whatever. Mm-hmm. When you're doing the escape on the bikes under the ground. Well, anyway, when they say on GTA 5, if there's like some rat guy that lives down there, you gotta kill all the rats you see, and then like just walk around down there, and eventually like you'll see some rat guy.
Some rat guy just
like
walking around.
Yeah, or like just like watching you from like I don't know.
So weird.
I've seen like several YouTube videos claiming about the rat guy.
Dude, you can't trust GTA YouTube videos.
I know. That's why I was like, I don't.
Like GTA YouTube videos and Fortnite
that's what I'm
videos
saying. It's funny
are
how
like the most cancerous fucking thing.
Yeah, it's funny how they play on those the myths, like how they have the Sasquatch fucking in here, and it was just a guy in a suit, like how it would be in real life.
Yeah. Fuck, shit's funny, dude. All right, what kind of stupid topics Peter got?
What are we going to talk about his bitch ass? We already talked about it. Spider-Man 5 came out last week.
Spider-Man 5?
Yeah. Yeah, text messages.
Text messages?
Text messages.
Right. Message?
Alright, let's see. He said, rumor, big changes coming for PSN to PSN for PS5. What is that? To PSN for PS5.
Okay, I read that one. It was like, apparently somebody, some sort of trusted source says that we're going to be getting some sort of network changes on PSN somewhere before PS5 comes out.
An infrastructure update. But there's no idea of exactly what they're going to do.
No, well, there's no specification of what they're going to do.
They're just saying that there's a big infrastructure / platform update. They're not resting on their laurels when it comes to cloud, whatever that means. So they're going to cut the cloud? What does that mean?
No, like they're improving the cloud. Like,
or maybe
they did so good. Like they made such a big improvement from PS3 to PS4 that technically they could just be like, this is great. This is where it's gonna be at, and we're gonna keep it this way. But supposedly they're gonna improve it even more going into PS5.
What's the cloud?
I really don't know. I think it's like all your saves and stuff, how they get saved, and
like how you could play your save on a different save on a different PlayStation with your account, basically.
But you need to like back it up.
Yeah. Yeah, but who really uses that?
Peter.
Fucking. Does he? No, he doesn't.
I bet he does.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't go anywhere.
He seems like the type of person who would.
He probably would, but that's one of those things I was saying. Those multi-platform dicks. This is one of those multi-platform dicks, where they're fucking rich people who have 2 houses or whatever, and they got PlayStation in one house, and they have PlayStation in the other, so they don't have to transport the PlayStation from one house to the other.
You just go to the next house, and they start their PlayStation.
Exactly. Those are for assholes. Whoever uses the cloud is an asshole because you have the money to afford multiple devices of the same nature. Right? Because you have to have 2 PlayStations to use the cloud.
Yeah.
because you can't play PlayStation games on another device.
Well, it's like if I was
Maybe-
using it, I would still have all my saves on my Pro.
Or maybe they have maybe they're doing something. Yeah, you're right about that. But you fucked up. You didn't get the cloud. Yeah, you're right about that.
I didn't
Maybe
I didn't fucks with the cloud,
Yeah, you're right. If you get the first version of it, and you buy the second version.
so the cloud fucked me.
Yeah. Okay, you proved my theory. All wrong. Because you get the first one, and then your PlayStation would go bad somewhere in the 5-year mark, and you need to replace it in the last 3 years. Of
Yeah,
the
and then
next
you're
gen.
fucked.
And
You don't have anything.
you
have
don't
to
have
start
none of your
over.
saves. Yeah.
Because like right now, the only thing that saved was my Call of Duty accounts
Yeah, only shit that's on
and Destiny, because those go through
Yeah.
third party stuff.
Yeah, it's their they keep track of your progress and your collection, your collectibles or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, like your online shit will be saved, but not your story. Nothing.
None of my story stuff.
Yeah.
So God of War is gone. Really, all my games: Bloodborne, Metal Gear,
Whatchamacallit?
Phantom Pain.
What about your what did you say? Bloodborne? Which one's that?
Bloodborne, it's like Dark Souls,
Yeah,
but it's
Yeah.
PlayStation exclusive.
and then whatchamacallit too? The one with Geralt.
Witcher, yeah, all my
Oh.
Witcher stuff's gone. Fuck.
I
man.
didn't even think about that.
I
That's a
didn't think of that
shitload of shit. That's bad work.
That's depressing.
Yeah, you probably weren't gonna play it again anyway. Like
I might
Skyrim,
have
I keep wanting to play Skyrim, but I just never do. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no. Witcher 3 is a. That's just to beat in the game is a feat in itself. Like
Yeah.
I can't do that. Like, I beat the game and all of the DLC. That's a. I'd be playing it for a whole nother year, just to beat it.
Yeah, so there's no details about what they're gonna change exactly. It's just gonna be a big leap, it says.
Allegedly.
The continued inability of PS name changes and its lack of cooperation and cross-platform play have plagued what has been otherwise all wins and high fives for PlayStation 2. Plagued. Those don't seem like too big of issues to me.
Yeah, name changes.
Cross-platforming and changing your name. It's like I could live with not playing with other people from other shit.
Yeah,
It's
well,
really-
with cross-platform, there's no need for them to.
Like, who are you gonna cross-platform with? Xbox? That's only one, and that only helps Xbox. So they're like, that's just a bad business move. They can't really cross-platform with Nintendo. There's not that much crossovers in their games, and then what are you gonna cross over with PC? No one wants to do that. I don't want to play against PC motherfuckers with mouses and shit. Like, that's stupid. Why would I do that? That's just. You want to go and get killed fucking over and over again for fucking however long you're going to play?
Yep.
There's no reason for cross-platform. Unless you just want to give Xbox fucking shine. Stupid. I don't get Why are you saying plagued? That's all you could bitch about. I guess if that's all you could bitch about.
Yeah.
You got to bitch about something.
Yeah,
Stupid
because
Or
really,
or come with some smarter fucking bitching.
because really,
Like, why does
PlayStation's
it
been
take-
killing it for the past 4
They
years.
should bitch about like the long load screens have or for trophies have played. It's 5-star rated.
Yeah, seriously, dude. Sometimes it takes fucking like 30 minutes just to log into the PlayStation store.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like,
Or even to go to the where it has your or like who's online and you go click on
or like
that.
just like clicking on a friend in their friend,
Yeah.
the friends
Yeah.
list. Like it takes
forever.
Like I have people like inviting me for games when I'm not playing that game, and I'll be like, oh, you're deleted. And I try to go to the friends list, and I try to go delete them.
And it
It
takes
takes like
forever.
15 minutes. I'm like, fuck it.
You're
I'm
like,
over
fuck
it.
this. Yeah. Like, You survived another day of your bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, that shit pisses me off. Even to when you go to your Who's Online, to click on that and then to pull up the rest of people. Because you know how it only shows like the first 4 or whatever?
Yeah.
When you go to that and to go see who's on, doesn't that take a long time too?
Wait, where?
When you go to Who's Online?
Yeah.
That takes a long time too, to pull up the rest of the people who are online.
Yeah, everything takes a long time for
regarding the friends. That's weird, huh? I don't know why they should make that. They gotta make that smoother.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a plague because they're fucking with my socialism here, my sociability.
I already have low sociability.
Yeah,
and you're taking it away from me.
Yeah. That's what if anything, you got to figure out your party system better, your social network better.
What I want the most is I want them to be able. I just want them to have like a slider for the party chat volume.
Oh yeah.
So I could like either turn down or turn up the party chat volume.
Yeah.
They have that kind of where like it's like prioritize the party volume or prioritize the game volume. But it's like from one end to the other, it's like so small.
Yeah.
Like you can't even notice it. But I want to be able to like completely like turn them off or whatever if I can, or turn them up and then turn down the game volume. If I want.
It's balancing how you fucking
like give me a mixer.
Yeah, and put it there, easily accessible, not like in the settings where you have to go all the way to your fucking settings and shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, some settings you could change to go to put in your quick menu.
Yeah.
Like really? if you hold your PS button. There's certain settings where you're able to. I think there's at the bottom it says like customize or whatever, and you can change different settings to be in that quick menu.
I didn't know that. That's cool. They don't explain shit enough. They make changes and they don't tell you what they changed really. Like some rarely they used to. Sometimes they put like bullet points, and they're like they'll just do 3 and they change like 7 things and they'll show you like 3.
Yeah, if they do major stuff, they'll be like, oh, we changed this, and this.
Yeah, but it's still like they don't give you enough info of like what exactly and why.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, on the website, don't they? But it's like a lot of fucking reading. It's like they'll list the stupid shit though. They'll list like, fucking the YPNRTV is now not, running at a higher. You're like, I don't even know what that means. Yeah.
What else? What's another PS5 thing that you had?
That was about it. I think that was it. They just said that there's changes coming.
Peter also thinks it's a story that Venom is PG-13.
Oh yeah, that's a stupid. Oh yeah, you're right. It says PlayStation 5, a new Xbox secret feature teased by AMD. What's AMD? What the hell's comicbook.com that he's getting all his stories from? A different news source, and we're trying to be a news source. I'm just kidding. We're just commenting on news sources. How long are we? Oh, we're at 42. I don't know.
Are you gonna watch Venom? Or are you gonna?
No. when it fucking comes out,
on like HBO or what?
Yeah, or when
bootleg or something.
I don't know. Yeah, when it comes on
we
Netflix.
would never bootleg.
It comes. I don't know. I won't watch it until it comes out on something that I don't have to pay for or work that hard to watch to get. Yeah, on HBO or Netflix or whatever the fuck.
I'll probably watch it when it comes out.
It looks pretty ridiculous to me.
Nah, it looks alright to me.
It says Fortnite has been cited in over 200 divorces.
Oh yeah, I thought that was funny. That's only in the UK though. Yeah, I imagine. Peter texts me, "Did you guys finish the show?" Alright, he's gonna be like, "Oh, I could make it."
I'll be
no.
there. But we're waiting for you.
Where have you been? I've been here for 2 hours, just waiting.
I imagine lots of video, like, some chicks just are like, don't date a guy who plays video games.
Some chicks are saying that?
Yeah. They're like, it's childish. It's like, alright, whatever, bitch. You don't know shit.
Well, then...
Those are the chicks who, like, dudes don't have a job and get arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's an addiction, for sure. It could be an addiction. Like, you spend too much time playing video games. It happens. You know?
I think they're about to make a law or whatever where if you play like more than 8 hours a day or something, you're clinically addicted. Yeah.
You're legally addicted.
Yeah.
You're an addict. More than 8 hours. That's a long time. 8 hours a day.
Which would mean I'm addicted.
More than 8 hours. Yeah, but how many times a week? But 8 hours for how many times a week?
I think a day. I pretty much play that a day.
Every day? 8 hours every day?
I would imagine, yeah.
I don't think so.
For sure, back in high school.
Yeah, it's different when you're a kid.
And then now, maybe, because I get off work like at 4. I get on almost immediately when I come home. And I play till like fucking 12 at night, or even sometimes 1 in the morning.
Alright, that's
So
a long
like,
time. That is 8 hours. Yeah, you're addicted, bro.
and then when I wake up, I got on for a little bit before I go to work. Like,
Yeah, that is that's addiction, I would say. You just gotta find a way to monetize it, and then they won't say it's addiction. Say that's his job.
yeah.
I'm working here. Hey, I'm fucking working here. You think I want to do this?
You think I want to do this? My mom would be like, yes, this is exactly what I think you want to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a fine line. Like, yeah, it's an addiction, right? 8 hours a day, but, like, if you're being productive while doing it.
I mean, but at the same time, like, I'm not... it's not getting... Like, I'm not
like,
I'm not, like, choosing over my job or anything.
Yeah, no,
I'm
yeah.
not, like...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But, like, that's the same thing with anything, right? Like,
I never call out.
That's the same thing with any drug, right? Or anything. Like, anything. You could do it, right? But if you let it affect your
life.
Your life. But, I mean, everything has its effect on your life. Like, you spend your time where you choose to spend your time, and it could be spent doing other things, obviously. Everybody could work harder. Yeah. But then you're not happy. You know, you're just working. You're not a happy person because you're not doing what you want to do. And like, why do people like think that's bad? Like, if somebody just wants to get high all the time, you know what I mean? Like, right? That's what they want to do. Like, they don't want to go to work and have a house and a job. They just want to spend most of their time getting high.
Yeah.
So it's like, why? I mean, I could see why you would look at that and be like, I wouldn't want to do that. But to them, that's their living what they want to do. They're probably happy because they're fucking getting high as much as they can.
Yeah, they're getting what they want.
And they don't have to worry about paying rent and all that and family.
Right.
But why is that a bad thing? If you're hurting people, if you're stealing that's a bad thing in itself.
Right.
But is that separate from the act of just wanting to get high or play video games or one of your addictions?
Mm-hmm.
Or what's the difference between addiction and a passion? Is fucking smoking meth passion? I'm passionate about smoking meth. Or is video games more of a passion or an addiction?
I'm gonna do that. No, it's just a passion.
It's a passion, right? Because it like what only substances are classified as addiction, but gambling's addictive. But if you're good at it and then you enjoy it, wouldn't that be you're just passionate about gambling?
Technically, yeah.
Even though you lose a lot, sometimes you win. You're fine with that. It makes you happy to gamble. You fucking enjoy the act of gambling, and you learn, and you get better at it. Why is that an addiction?
But then like gambling addicts would then
blow their whole money, like they
blow their money and blow other people's money eventually if
well,
someone's dumb enough to give them money.
Yeah, because Well, I mean, there's danger in different. Surfing. Surfing, you're risking your life, like or bungee or jumping from a fucking thing. People do that hundreds of times, and you could die one of these times. So it's like, what?
Well, you're not putting other people at risk.
Or what if you're one of those fucking ones that do it with the tandem ones? You know how they take people when people do it their first time, they're always tied to somebody. But those guys,
what about them?
One of these times, they're gonna kill themselves and the person strapped to them.
That'll be an accident.
So is that guy didn't want to lose that money. He wasn't trying to lose that money. He was gonna. His plan was winning and making money. He was gonna double both of their buddies. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, that was his job to go down there tandem with you.
This guy makes money. He's a professional gambler. But he's also addicted.
He's not addicted.
Okay. See, that's what I'm saying. You're not addicted. You're not addicted if you're successful at it.
Yeah.
But if you're not successful, you're addicted.
Yeah.
So what is
society that? By society's terms.
Yeah. So that's what. Okay. So with like a guy who plays basketball in a rec league. He's addicted to basketball because he never gave up on the dream.
No, he's passionate.
Even though he's fucking his knees up.
Because playing basketball is not
he's
frowned
fucking his knees
upon.
up. He hurts himself, and he has to be out of work every couple weeks, every now and then, because he injured himself. Right? Is that a passion? Same thing with me. Like, okay, I go and train fighting, and sometimes I'll get hurt. I'll eventually get hurt. I have gotten hurt and had to be out of work. Is that a passion or is that an addiction? Because you do it for the same reason, because you enjoy it. It's fun. It's thrilling. You keep wanting to do it. You don't care about the risks because it's worth the risks to you. The feeling that it gives you is worth the risks. That's the same as any addiction, right? It's just if you're successful at it, it's an addiction or it's a passion. Right. If you're not successful at it, it's an addiction. Why?
Fuck if I know.
So, like, we're, like, brainwashed into thinking that you have to find a way to make money at everything you do. Right? That's, like, rooted in that. I think that thought process is rooted in money, monetary value. Because if you're selling meth, or if you're doing meth and selling it, and you do it and sell it, and you're successful at it, well, you're addicted still. There's no passion about
Well,
meth.
you're doing it illegally, so it's still an addict. You're still an addict.
Okay, well, if you're the fucking McDonald's owner, right, and you're fat as fuck, and you just eat McDonald's. He's passionate about McDonald's, right? He loves McDonald's. He's passionate.
McDonald's
Is he
so much,
addicted?
he became manager, and he ate the fuck out of McDonald's.
And he owned his own, and then he got to be owning his own McDonald's, and he's making money, and he eats his own food. Is that addiction, or is that passion? What is that?
Can't tell you.
He may die before he's 60, but who cares? He's happy, right? Who gives a shit? Why
maybe
you gotta?
it's just that. Maybe it's just that addiction and passion are the same thing. It's just a different connotation when you use it.
So right.
When you say someone's an addict, it just means a bad thing. When you say
they're passionate about the good thing,
it's a good thing.
But what was the line? The line is the money coming out of it.
It's up to the person.
Is the line the money?
Describing
is that the difference? But that's what I'm saying. What's the difference? Money.
So to you, a gambling addict could be passionate, and to me, a person who's passionate about gambling is an addict.
But what about like a
random dude on the street might think?
What about like those professional poker players who make millions of dollars? You think that they're addicts?
I'm not saying I'm not. I'm just using that example. I'm not.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying like, are they addicts or passionate? Because if you're making millions, why would you do anything else? Why? What are you gonna do? Go get be a insurance salesman? Or you're gonna do what you enjoy and you make money at, or whatever. But you just happen to make money.
When people play poker professionally, are they using their own money to bet in?
Usually.
Or is it like
some people are sponsored, right?
Yeah.
But I'm saying, but when you start, you have to use your own money. They're only sponsoring your ass. You have to learn on your own and learn with your own money. Same thing with comedians and shit. Like, they have to put in fucking hours of crafting and shit, and you don't get any money out of it for however long.
Right.
You know? It's weird. People just, like, it's money. It's just straight up money. If you have money while you do it, you're respected. There's people respect money. That's weird, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's like, I don't know. I guess people feel like when people have money,
they're doing something right. They know something that you don't.
They've done something right. They know something. Maybe that, or like just the fact, that they think that they worked harder than you.
Yeah, or they're just lucky.
They've been through more than you, but because of that.
Or they're just lucky. They found the right stream. They fell in the right little stream that carried them over here. Yeah,
and then they go through that, and then they make some sort of like.
It's like anybody would have made those decisions.
And then they try and make some like video or something. Like you'll see like a TED talk or something. Like, oh, this is how I made all my money.
Yeah, yeah, and it's like
it's like some complicated thing. Like he did something very like innovative,
but like
and all
you're
that
like
stuff.
I can't do like if I were to exactly do that, I don't think I would be in your shoes.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah, like
as a matter of fact, I probably
your parents were rich, like you were,
or something, anything. Like, or you could point at anybody who's a success and be like, this is why, and this is why me not. But you could also that person could be successful on several different reasons. It's not everybody. It's not just one path. And why is that? Like, if you have a shitty path, why are you bad? If you guys all end up at the same point, like what, or just because this guy over here is not making money at doing what he enjoys, he's still doing it as much as the guy who's making money at it, and he enjoy like they're doing the same thing that makes them happy the same amount of time, or let's say even the guy making less money, he's doing it more. He's getting to play soccer way more than the guy who's a professional or whatever who's playing soccer and making millions. And they both get the same enjoyment out of that. Why is this guy down here considered stupid because he's wasting his time playing soccer that he's never gonna be
because he never turned all that time into soccer into something else where that guy
money to where he can make
that guy did the same thing but he's up here but clearly. So all right, so that's what it is. So clearly, to other people, clearly the guy at the bottom is clearly doing something wrong because the other guy is doing the same thing. It's clearly is up here.
Yeah.
So what is he doing different that he's up here? So people respect him more because he's somehow up here doing the same thing that he's doing, but he can't.
Yeah, but it could be something like, but it could be something like, okay, this guy he's missing a toe. So he's not as balanced. He's not able to compete as a high level, but he still enjoys the game of soccer, and without soccer, he's not happy. So you would respect that guy more for him to go to learns something that he doesn't enjoy doing. He's just learning it to go make money, to pay for whatever, to pay for a space to sleep and food to eat, you know, than rather just do what he enjoys, you know, and sleep on the beach or whatever the fuck you have to do to be able to do what you enjoy without still being able to survive.
Right.
You know, it's like you're a homeless man. You sleep at the beach.
On that note, we're gonna have to end the show. Make sure you follow us on Real Press Start.
That thing stops us at an hour, huh?
Follow us on at Real Press Start on Twitter. The Real Press Start on Facebook.
All that.
Find us on Spotify and all the other podcast stuff that you can find.
All right. Bye.
The podcast you just heard was published with Anchor. Got something you want to say to the creator of this show? Send them a voice message using the Anchor app, free for iOS and Android.